So I've got COVID. I just want to document how I'm feeling throughout this process so that you can have this information for you, because I'm sure, like me, the second you have any symptoms, you might be going online trying to figure out if anybody else has similar symptoms. So here it is. Starting last Thursday, I was feeling pretty short of breath. Not like to the point of I just worked out and now I can't breathe very much, but just kind of like can't actually take a deep breath. And I started having a pretty gentle cough. It wasn't a big deal, nothing productive. And I had like zero energy throughout the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was just laying on the couch and trying to rest up as much as I possibly could because I was useless. It's now Friday, and on Tuesday night, all of a sudden, I couldn't smell anything. I was cooking dinner for the boys, and I was putting cumin in the dinner, and that's a really, really strong scent, but I couldn't smell any of it, and I was starting to think that maybe my cumin had gone bad or something. And they came in from the car and they were like, "Oh man, dinner smells so good. We've been smelling it since we got out of the car. Really excited for what you're cooking." And I was like, "Oh my god, I can't smell anything." So I started like running around the house and smelling things that I remembered had a strong smell, like essential oils, bath body wash and shampoo and vanilla and all kinds of things, and I couldn't smell anything. It's spooky. It's not like when you've got a cold and things kind of don't smell the way that they normally do. This is like literally no sense of smell. I could be the smelliest, grossest person and I would have no idea. So anyway, that happened on Tuesday, and I started doing research on what the order of symptoms are. And I had been thinking for months that it was sore throat, cough, fever. That's what you need to look out for. And started reading some new articles that had come out. Especially there was like a video and an article from UPenn and from Emory, and these really, really knowledgeable people were saying the loss of smell and taste is a primary symptom of COVID-19, and we need to start recognizing it, and that we need to get tested immediately if that does occur. So started panicking on Tuesday, and Wednesday morning went in, got a test, which really wasn't that bad. It was a throat swab, so very similar to when you get like a strep test. It's not necessarily the most fun thing, but I had heard that it was always going to be like way back in the nasal passages, and I didn't want to feel that. By the way, I have a little bit of a stuffy nose, some sinus pressure, but not like a runny nose or anything, and I can't really get anything to move, but I also don't feel super duper congested. I just kind of feel a little bit painful there. So I've been waiting 2 days now, and this morning I got the phone call back that I was indeed positive, and my husband is a teacher. So that means because I'm positive and we live in the same household, he's going to have to stay home for 2 weeks. And my older son will have to stay home. We all have to quarantine for this long, and they're both going to have to go get tests done to make sure, or to see what's going on with them. And I'm not going to lie, this is kind of scary. You know, at this point we've got almost 250,000 people in America who have died from this. And I'm 32 and in pretty good health, albeit overweight. I don't have any other issues. in my health. So I'm hoping that means that I go through this and get through this unscathed, and that I'm one of those people with, pretty mild symptoms. As it is right now, I'm starting to get a fever, but I've been having symptoms on and off throughout the last week or so. So hopefully this should be, just maybe another week of this, and then I should be okay. But we are going to be stuck in our homes, and I'm hoping that I have enough energy to get some things done. I've got to let my professors know that I've got COVID-19 and see if there's any allowance that can be made for any assignments that don't get in on time. And I will try to check in as often as I can with you guys, let you know what's going on. Please leave comments down below if you have questions. My basic list of symptoms is extreme fatigue, the loss of smell and taste, a slight sore throat, a tiny cough, and I haven't been able to take a full breath for about a week. I don't feel like I can't get breath in, I just can't feel like that satisfaction of actually having taken a full breath. So, fingers crossed. Send my family some love. My husband has an autoimmune disease, and I'm kind of scared about what that might mean for him. So hopefully this goes by pretty quickly. Anyway, wear a mask, wash your hands. I can't say that that's going to protect you, since I've been wearing a mask since February. I was one of those super early adopters of the mask. I looked like a ninja in the grocery store, and people were giving me dirty looks, and then a couple months later everybody was wearing masks. And they just reported that 99% of cases in the Houston area were of this mutated version of COVID that bypasses masks and bypasses hand washing. So, wear a mask. Seriously, it's the best you can do. It's the only thing that you can do at this point, especially if it's mutating, and just do your best. Until next time, be well. I'll talk to you later.